Welcome, welcome. Just logged in. Let me see. Yeah, things seem to be up and running. Good. I had to change shirt actually because the other one was too green, or too like my green screen, we can say. It usually works out with green, but yeah, maybe a darker green than the one I had on that one. So, yeah, trying to reach level 11. It's, I wouldn't say difficult, but a little bit tricky to say. But probably not today, to be honest, but we'll see. We're almost to level 9. And I will continue doing quick jobs then for the moment. And we are now in Bode, so let's pretend that we start from there and drive some... I had some idea about this. Large tubes to Svolvær. Yeah, let's try that. With a weak Volvo. Sure. Let's go, because I'm trying to not so much save up, although I also need to do that, of course. Money, but it's mostly a matter of reaching level 11, so when I reach level 11 I guess I will have enough money anyhow, or I might need to borrow some, but still. 22 degrees apparently, which is decent. A bit rainy though, and we have what I already forgot, large tubes or something like that, so yeah, off we go then. I'll try to do without the HUD. This is a decently equipped truck regarding speedometer and navigation, so we should be fine. So, this will to some extent be a, or to a large extent I would say even, be a ferry ride. Let's just see if I remember how to handle this truck, or the view. That's the main thing more than anything. Handling the view. I mean, yeah, I shouldn't drive like crazy. Perhaps these tubes still weighed a bit, didn't they? By a bit, I mean 27 tons. Was it that much? Maybe not. That sounded a lot. It's just, what, 5 tubes? 3? Ah, well, okay. It's doubled up actually, but whatever. That's just because they aren't as long as they look like. But yeah, how much did they weigh? 21 tons. Okay, yeah, that's still noticeable. We had a slightly weak Volvo. It wasn't that weak, to be honest, but I think it's as weak as they come. The Volvos, 420 horsepower. Main road, which just shouldn't go too fast, I guess, then. As in speeding. Especially not the police that is parked there on the right. There we have the speed limit. Yeah, I was just trying to find this, if we had a readout on the dash, and yes we do. Well, that's nice. Staying a little bit between the lanes when I'm doing the roundabouts. Call it my prerogative to actually yeah, hauling long stuff. There was a bunch of roundabouts. Not necessarily surprised, but still. More than in Sweden. More toll, yeah, we're in Norway, so kind of to be expected. 60, so still. Still going too fast. Oh, more roundabouts. Who knew? Some graphic glitch up there to the right. Or just something weird, I'm not sure. Certainly looked like a glitch. Oh, sorry. No, it's 80, actually. Or? Yeah. No. It's also not raining anymore. Come on, one more. So, we're gonna go to a ferry somewhere, a bit outside of town, apparently. And that ferry will take us to Lofoten, I think. Not super good at Norwegian geography, but pretty sure about that thing. Very well-known touristy place, so to say. Well, I mean, there are other places as well, but quite popular. Yeah, I still don't trust the other drivers in this game. I had a few incidents already. I haven't even played that long. I mean, I played before. They haven't gotten that much better, let's put it that way. Hello, Yola. Driving a Chinese truck today? No, it's not a Chinese truck. It's only the cars that are Chinese, not the trucks. It's a different company. It's slightly French though, because they have a cooperation with Renault. So, but I'm not sure if the Renaults are more Swedish or if the Volvos are more French. But nah, I'm not doing online. Not yet, at least. I did that sometimes before, but now I'm mostly here to do vanilla and grind some trophies. Well, achievements, I guess it's called. Grind and grind. I take them as they come. I'm not really trying. Might not be Chinese, but it's the weakest Volvo they have, so it's a little bit on the weak side. Especially for Norway, perhaps. but it's also not my own truck. It's just a quick job. Trying to get to level 11 to buy my own Volvo with at least 500 horsepower and bogey or a tag axle. Sorry, it's just 60 here. Online is certainly a bit different, yes, precisely. So I tend to avoid it because I mean, there are different kinds of players even online for sure, but I tend to try to be a little bit more normal, if we put it that way. Even when I play offline. Oh, now it's actually 80 though. A lot of people, especially online, kind of treat it as a racing game. Not a lot, some at least. However, there is one, so to say, it's not online in that sense, but it's the convoy, not the convoy, no. You have the mode where you kind of do community things, but on your own, so to say, but I don't remember what it's called, but yeah, I haven't signed up for that with this character. I have done it with some other. World of Trucks, yeah, World of Trucks is what it's called now that I thought about it. That's still, that's kind of neat in a way. You get slightly different cargos and stuff that you can do. Oh yeah, now I remember. I was supposed to check how I used to have my old profile configured, because right now the truck is a bit too stable, if we put it that way. A little bit boring. On the other hand, I haven't played in a year or more, so maybe it's good in the beginning, but I will make it a little bit less stable. But I should check what my previous settings were, because they were pretty decent. To get a little bit of sense of the instability and these kinds of things. So, ferry time. Because there was even a sign saying ferry. Svolvær, yes, precisely. Svolvær it is. I think these kinds of jobs will not get me huge amounts of XP, but I will keep kind of role-playing a little bit, sticking to what I'm supposed to do, which is industry stuff, essentially. Not so much food and such, for example. Maybe later, when we branch out and start hiring staff and such, then yeah, can branch out the business as well. But for the moment, stick to doing forestry and machinery and these kinds of stuff, mining oriented things. Damn, how far away was that ferry? I thought we were gonna be there already, but no, apparently not. It was quite an interesting road though. Very bendy. I have a police as a pacemaker in front of me. That's practical. This was somewhat of a tight bend. Hey Greenback, yes, I will be back to streaming 4 times a week, essentially. Maybe not each and every week, but certainly as a goal. It depends a little bit on what happens at work as well. Okay, that was a too high gear. We're probably only thinking about, we'll see, we'll do a little bit of Euro Truck here in the beginning at least. Just to grind up some levels and get going with the company and such. But then maybe getting back to SnowRunner. It's been a while since I don't play. Well, I mean, I could play another character or something like that, or another game, so to say, in SnowRunner. But I haven't played since I streamed it last time. And there's still a whole bunch of stuff to do in SnowRunner as well, and that's a quite cozy game as well. Especially for these kind of Tuesday, Wednesday streams. After work streams, so to say. On the weekend I can certainly, longer streams I can do more demanding stuff in the sense of time and such. Sorry, where are we actually going? I guess we are actually going here, yeah, precisely. Oops. Finally reached the ferry. It was a bit further than I thought. I don't mind, though. It's more fun to drive than to take the ferry. No, I don't work with trucks. No, not at all, actually. Perhaps that's why I actually drive them in the spare time. No, I work at a university, so... Oops. What the hell? This seems like this is where I'm supposed to go. I grew up a little bit around trucks and such, but not to the extent that I actually drove any. We should have taken a look in that direction perhaps. Too late, but yeah, we managed. Now perhaps it isn't that far until we are where we are supposed to be. This Svolvær is where we are supposed to deliver this after all, so we should see where to. Oh, not far. We are almost there. I have a steering wheel actually. Used to quite a. It's a truck specific even, or truck specific, not in that way. It's essentially made for Euro Truck Simulator, so it's decent. It has all sorts of fancy buttons and stuff on it, which I haven't got used to quite yet. The most common ones for sure, but not all of them. But yeah, it's quite nifty actually. Otherwise, I'm quite used to driving with controllers, for example. Oh, wait a minute. Is this a... Sorry, let's waste a bit of time here. Yeah, I mean, right now it doesn't, because as I mentioned earlier, I need to adjust my truck a little bit. Or the game rather. It's very stiff at the moment, so it feels like driving a race car more than a truck actually. Not with the steering wheel, it's a big steering wheel and such, so that feels more truck-like for sure. But the suspension and such on the truck is very much sport car-like, and I need to adjust that. I just keep forgetting it. I will look it up, because I have an earlier profile that I used that was set up a little bit more bouncy, if we put it that way. Or floating, rather, I would say. And also, yeah, it makes for, what should we say, more interesting gameplay, in the sense that it's easier to accidentally tip over or something like that if you take a corner a bit too fast. Something like that. Norway is indeed quite beautiful. I agree. It's been a while since... Oh, well, it's been a while since I were in northern Norway, I should say. It's been quite a while since I were in southern Norway as well. 10 years or something like that. But considering I live up in the north, it's, yeah. It's probably 20 years I was in northern Norway. There we go. There we go. Scenery taken in. But yeah, what I mostly like with this steering wheel is that it has indicator stalks and these kinds of things. So it's way more like a normal car / truck with what you have on the steering wheel, so to say. Where am I supposed to go? It's saying I can't go this way. Must have missed something. Let me check. Oh, I guess I was supposed to go over there. Yeah. There we are. There we are. I have driven quite a lot in the southern parts of Sweden earlier, when the northern part was not around, so to say. Well, I had map mods for the northern part, but I have done quite a bit down there earlier, and we certainly will expand to there eventually. But for now, we'll try to stick to the north. No. Let's... where do we need it? Yeah, sure. Yeah, we'll try. How hard can it be? How hard can it be? Yeah, we're about to find out, aren't we? Oops. It was a bit closer than I expected, perhaps. Yeah, apparently it was. Here I am. How hard can it be? A little bit, at least. So I know they have, when they did the whole Nordic Horizon DLC that I'm mostly focused on, so the Northern Nordic, if I put it that way, that I'm mostly focused on in the beginning here. I also, as I understood, they also did some updates to other parts of Scandinavia. I mean the already existing parts. So I very much look forward to heading down south as well, I should say. So we will. We have been took the ferry over from Finland to Stockholm, so we have been there, but well, not Stockholm, but outside of Stockholm. Kapellskär, or what is it called? Sorry, hey, bastard. I was gonna say slow and steady, but almost too slow. But steady at least. There we go. There we go, there we go. So yeah, all of these buttons are available on the... There is an extra panel right next to the gear shifter, so there's a lot of buttons available there. Ah, god damn it, almost leveled up. Almost leveled up, but not quite. And we'll continue doing quick jobs. Let's see what we have from Svolvær though. As I mentioned last time, probably just fish. We'll see if we have to do some fish. Nah, there are other stuff, but I'm not sure I want to go to Skellefteå right now. Mo i Rana, nah. I mean, sure. Kiruna, empty barrels. For 76,000, that was a lot for those empty barrels actually. So yeah, maybe we'll do those empty barrels. Oh, it's a just-in-time job, that's why it was a little bit more cash than I thought. Sure. What kind of truck is that? The Duff. Just in time should also... Oh, I forgot to actually turn on the lights last time, so... I'm glad no one fined me for that. I'm like, what? Oh, I'm curious. Not sure why we got some vehicle damage. Yeah. What the hell? What's wrong with this place then? Oh! Okay, now you spawn in a bunch of containers. Okay. Well... that explains it. Maybe you should have done that from the beginning as well. Right, I need to get back into the cockpit mode. There we go. Yeah, I was like, what the hell did I drive into? I didn't see anything. No, it hadn't spawned in quite yet. Well, vehicle damage I can take. Cargo damage, nah, I prefer not to. Where did I say? Kiruna? Yeah, that should be a reasonable distance. So it was, sorry, there we go. It was a rather light load, and it was in a hurry-ish, but I don't think... We'll check along the way if I need to hurry, or if I just can go about it in a normal way. Speaking about that, yeah, I'm going way too fast, so... I don't like speeding tickets. Just try to avoid it, he says, and I'm still going way too fast. all of a sudden there is a cop somewhere. Cops and robbers. Yeah, here we have a cop. Sorry. I was gonna say going way too fast again, but nah, not quite, but almost. The cargo is kind of light, so it's easy to go a little bit too fast, perhaps. I wonder... No, this was a road all the way. No ferry, I think. We'll find out, but I don't think so. Probably a bridge, though, because as far as I remember, I haven't been to Lofoten, but as far as I remember, it's not... It's an island, so to say. I'm maybe wrong. Norwegian geography is not my best. But it sure as hell is nice to look at. There we go. Now the just-in-time stuff can begin, so to say. We might as well put on cruise control, but yeah, it looks a little bit tight up ahead here, so let me... As I said, the truck is too stable actually, so it's a bit boring, but I keep forgetting to change it, so... That's mostly because I want to change it to how I had it before, so I need to look up the numbers instead of just winging it. Not so tight bends. The nice thing with driving up north here is that it's always daytime, because it's summer, I guess. Of course, the weather can be crappy, but still daytime, especially up here. If they actually warn about a sharp corner, maybe I should heed that warning. What do you say? Yeah, I think that's what you say. No, sorry. Oh yeah, it might not even be a bridge, there might actually be tunnels as well. Not this one though. Let's have a quick look, now that I'm curious. Curious. Yeah, maybe this is where we kind of work our way through over to the mainland, so to say. But yeah, give or take a bit. As I said, I haven't been to Lofoten myself, so I like the new Duffs. They are quite nice. For sure. But I'm aiming at getting a fairly, not the latest model of Volvo though, but still a fairly decent one. That is available for 2 million, give or take a little bit of extra equipment perhaps, but it was already, it had a 500 horsepower engine and yeah, tag lift as well, so kind of feel like I need something along that way for my character that I'm playing. E10, yeah, this one goes to my birthplace. Come on. Damn, uphill. I shouldn't be surprised. But yeah, this is why I want a little bit more. Now I don't remember how much this one had, but a little bit more voima, as you say in Finnish. Which I don't speak, but that much I know, at least. Try to remember after the stream to check up my old stability settings and change them until tomorrow, because it's way more well, interesting, especially in sharp bends and these kinds of things. Because now I can essentially go into them max power without any repercussions. Well, maybe not max power, but still quite a bit. Maybe I actually should look around. Be a good citizen. Oops. Almost took out the divider there. Wait a minute, I will just fix some things here in the background. No. Just realized, there we go. 309, is that what we have left? Or? Oh yeah, okay, 5 hours. Well, then we are in somewhat of a hurry actually. It says and speeds, but yeah, let's try not to. Unless I actually have to. Norwegian police are plentiful and I wouldn't say dangerous, that's not the word I'm looking for. Diligent, perhaps, is more. But yeah, I don't think there is a difference in the game actually between police. Did I turn on the lights? I think I did. Oh yeah, I did. There we go. Because it's actually... well, it's a bit foggy, I guess. Not so surprising, perhaps, but... oh yeah, there we have a bridge. As I suspected that we should have somewhere. Balloons. Balloons, balloons. The more I go into longer distances as well, I will probably end up driving stuff down to the south of Sweden as well. I picked up some logging equipment in Falun and drove it up north actually, and that was quite lucrative. So yeah, those kinds of things certainly interesting and perfectly in line with my what I see this character working with. Here we have a bridge over to the mainland. And a ferry of some sort. Damn, it was a steep bridge. We only have 9 tons cargo, don't we? Yeah, empty barrels. 9 tons. Need more power, as Clarkson would have said. Power! Do. 60, sure. But yeah, it feels like the game or the environment is a little bit more alive in the newer updates, like that kind of things, for example. I mean, it's still just some simple stuff, but it's a little bit more environmental stuff going on. Not a whole lot necessarily, but a little bit more. Okay, as I said, we are in a little bit of a hurry, so... This actually looks a little bit risky. Even with my super stable truck, it was fine, I guess. Yes, now we are going way too fast, but let's hope that we can do that for a little bit at least. Okay, now it's 60, so maybe not. Maybe not doing 90, that's probably a bad idea. If they... Pum 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 pum. I think I've done one other just-in-time delivery, and it wasn't this tight. But well, that's the whole thing, I guess. Might need to push it a little bit at least. It hasn't started to play the stressful music yet, and that's good because we're way off from our destination. We're not even in Sweden yet, so... It might also have turned down the music so much I don't even hear it. We'll figure it out, I guess. We'll have a look. Ah, 3 hours left. Almost 4. That's good. That's good. That feels doable for the moment, at least. Do. I know, it's just 50 here. Kind of pretending and hoping that no one will see me. Is it in the middle of the night? No, maybe not. Well, maybe. 6 o'clock in the morning, or no? I'm not sure which is what on that display. 1 o'clock in the morning, yeah, it is in the middle of the night. The other one was how long I have driven and such. How long I have until I need to take a break, I guess. I guess. Come on then, game. Or game, no. But let's get to Norway at least. Well, I'm not sure we might go around Norway, to be honest. Oh, I was just thinking about this earlier, how these inspection places work, and yes, now we are actually called in for an inspection. Interesting. Not what I had planned, in the sense of timing-wise and such. But sure, we will turn in for an inspection. Guess it's here, isn't it? Yeah. Where am I supposed to go then? And how? Guess it might not matter which way I go. On the scale ahead, yeah, I guess it was over by the... icon here. Indeed it is. Yep, thanks for your cooperation, for sure. Not a problem. After all, I was very underweight, so... But fun, now I know how those work, or that they actually work. I suspected that since they were marked on the map and such. I was just like, how do I know if I need to? That's what I was thinking about. Now I know. I will get a message. Bum, 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 bum. Ba-dum, ba-ba-dum, ba-ba. Tunnel, 50 crowns. 43 apparently. Oh, now it's actually 80, so yeah, sure. Step on it. We're still probably a little bit in a hurry. After all, we are still in Norway. Still in Norway. And from the border it's like, oh, how far? 130 kilometers? I'm not sure. Last time I went to the border, Norwegian-Swedish border up here, I didn't drive. I went by bus, so I didn't really think so much about it. But yeah, there we have Lapporten, I guess. Gate to Sapmi, or something like that in English. I forget what it's called in Sami. Now we have the stressful music though. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Ah, 2 hours. Yeah, 2 hours is a bit on the narrow side. But we'll see. We passed by a distance sign a while ago, but I actually missed what it said for Kiruna. We probably have a new one here. Yeah, we have one coming up. Well, I can see it here as well. We have, just 67 kilometers left. Oh, that's okay. That shouldn't be a problem then. Is it just that? Yeah, maybe it's something like that. It feels longer in real life, and it might be longer actually in real life as well. 67 kilometers shouldn't be a problem unless something happens. So yeah, inks, cra cra. But yeah, look, this is very kind of familiar. The arch there in the mountainside, or between, I should say. And here we have, this is kind of Abisko, I would say. Because yeah, they shorten down stuff a little bit. Abisko, yes, precisely. What you actually come to first of all would be Riksgränsen, which is not too far from Abisko, to be honest. And that literally translates to country border. And it's quite literally right next to the border between Norway and Sweden. But Abisko is a bigger place, so it makes sense that they depicted that. stop playing the stressful music. Maybe because it realized that I will make it, or that was optimistic. This was a stupid overtake, by the way, but sure. Here we have the ore trains. There we have the mine in the background. I'm not sure where we're supposed to deliver it. To North Rail, yeah, that's by the... Was it a kind of a harbor here in Kiruna? Which feels weird, I'm not sure. It was like... it felt like it, but I'm not sure it actually was. Because that doesn't make sense. In real life, I should add. But there is a really big lake, but not right next to Kiruna. It's up a bit outside and up until the border, essentially. And sure, hypothetically you could have an harbor for that lake, but it's not that big. It's quite big, I should add, but yeah. Not like the Great Lakes or something. Not that big. Here we are, almost here. Let's not mess up now. It is actually 50. Oh, wait. We are supposed to... Yeah. Up here. So no, not the harbor. Then that's fine. I say that, but we haven't dropped it off quite yet. Come on. Here we are. Now, how much time do I actually have? 41 minutes. Perhaps I'll just do a 90 XP. Yeah, that sounded a bit tricky. Perhaps I'll just do a play it safe, just to deliver it on time, actually, in this case. I wouldn't call it cheating, I would call it... yeah. Doing the right thing. In this case. Although, I mean, yeah, I'm getting a hang of the reversing and all these kinds of stuff again, but still can take a little bit too long sometimes. It's not like it's taking 40 minutes real time, but it might very well take 40 minutes game time. 700 XP, that was decent, I must say. That was decent. I approve of that. Oh, yeah, a level up. Sure. Maybe it's actually time to take some eco driving then. Start kind of preparing for running my own trucks. We are not doing quite yet, but now we're at level 9. Let me have a quick look at, now that we leveled up, used trucks. What do we have here? Crappy Scania. Yeah, there is still just 4x2s. I want... Yeah, still just 4x2s, precisely. And sure, you can modify them, but let's buy something new instead. We'll aim for that. Quick job in Kiruna. Not that I need to take one in Kiruna, but we'll keep doing it that way. Fireworks, yeah, that's true. I actually have explosives, so there we go. A wheel loader to Umeå. That's quite a bit. It's also a rush delivery. Driller to Övik. That's even further. Vinegar now. Crawler carrier to Ivalo. Maybe. Articulator holder to Luleå. Do we have something going north? Oh yeah, to Norway, yeah, for sure. But that's not north. I was thinking if we had something going to where I haven't been, but no. Maybe we'll take something back to Narvik just for the sake of it. Yeah, sure, let's take a mobile screener, whatever a screener is in this case. I'm not sure. Oh, maybe I can almost guess. Yeah, that would still be a guess. That would still be a guess. Yeah, kind of what I thought. I wouldn't even know what to call it in normal language. Speaking about old trucks. Yeah, this is certainly a slightly older Volvo. I don't mind. This was just-in-time delivery, wasn't it? Maybe not. I don't remember what was and what wasn't. Where am I actually heading with this one? I guess around the corner here. Hey, Macy Holt, welcome. Utgång, yes, here we have it. Exit, even. More commonly known as exit. So, a bit of a wide cargo. I will try and remember that, because it's not the widest roads that we'll be traveling for sure. Now, speaking about exit, where the hell do we have the exit? Oh yeah. Around here, I guess. Oh, we are in the mine. Or at the mine, I would say. Then I see. Then I see. Yeah, that's true. Nordic Stenbrott or whatever it's called. Which is not what the mine is working with. But sure. There we go. On the way to Narvik. It's going quite well. I'm trying to get to level 11 so I can buy the truck that I actually want. Unfortunately, we are still just at level 9, so if I remember it correctly. Oh, I can't see that there, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I just leveled up to level 9. But we should, if we just keep doing a little bit of these more specialized jobs, it might work out in our favor. Let's see what's happening over there. Oh, crap. I guess I caused a little bit of a mess there. But hey, I'm hauling wide stuff wide and heavy stuff. Oh, that's true, it was 40 tons. Yeah, 39 tons. That is noticeable. For sure. But we probably have a decent Volvo then. I didn't remember to check. But yeah, we're doing North Nordics, if we put it that way. So I have my garage in Luleå, which is my actual hometown as well. And we are doing mostly industrial and forest and mining stuff, trying to roleplay a little bit. So I'm not doing a bunch of food deliveries and stuff, for example. Although that can be quite lucrative, but nah, that's not what this guy is working with. What are we waiting for? Oh, jeez. I mean, I'm not that much in the way, come on. There is no traffic coming. Bastards. And no, you're not supposed to let me go because you're even on the priority road, so just drive. Now I'm getting annoyed, almost cursing, and you know I'm really annoyed. Watch me take out the car with my train. No, not, oh, sorry, not right now. Oh, damn it. I hope this was not a rush delivery, because then we are already in a bad situation. So yeah, this the game is summertime, so it's also always midnight sun up here. So it's daytime all the time. I'm not even sure. It's 4 o'clock in the morning, so yeah. So it's kind of nice. I'm used to it in that way. But yeah, speaking about that, oh, I do have the lights on, yeah. Because that is still mandatory. Oh, that's true, I don't have a speed. This is an old truck, so a little bit harder to see the actual speed, but there we go. There we go, there we go. So this heavy thingy, whatever it was, screener, yeah, some kind of sifter, I guess, for gravel or something like that, if I have to guess. It's just going to Norway, so yeah, it's not too far at all. And then we'll see if we can find some funny stuff going up north in Norway, like to Tromsø or something. That would be fun. Yeah, the midnight sun is nice, for sure. It's been a bit crappy, at least here in Luleå, this summer. I usually don't complain that much, but even I think it's been an okay summer, if we put it that way. So, which is good, because sometimes it can get too hot for me. But this summer, not so much, just a little bit. not even a week. A lot of other people would classify it as a really crappy summer, but I'm quite happy with it actually. Oops. Yeah, now we're at the border already, so it should be fine. I actually just had to do a weigh-in, so that's a new thing since I played last time. They have sorry. They have weigh-in stations, and I saw them earlier. I was like, huh, they are marked on the map, so it has to be something. But you only need to stop if you are called out, so to say. Oh, I'm going too fast for that police there. And last time now that I actually had to go to the weigh-in station, I just had 9 tons of cargo, so that was not a problem whatsoever. Now I have 40 tons of cargo and a trailer, and I'm not sure that is including those 40 tons, and the truck itself, so would almost be concerned, but probably not. I'm not sure I actually can have overload, but maybe. That would be kind of weird, in the sense that, yeah, no, drive this too heavy cargo. I mean, you do these kind of special transports and such, but yeah, that's also special in the sense that you have escort and all these kinds of things. Did it stop raining? I think so. Oh yeah, there was some kind of eclipse. Yeah. That's true. Oh, you've been sick. Yeah, that's not nice. That's not nice at all. I hope you recover soon. I had problems sleeping, but for the moment it's working out. Not sure why, really. I will try to figure it out. Oh, it's just 60. Sorry, I'm going too fast. Mycoplasma. Well, at least that should sort itself eventually. Well, not itself, perhaps. Do you get antibiotics for that? I'm trying to remember what is what, so to say. Now we have some stressful music again. I think that still means like we have like 2 hours to do this delivery, and we are almost in Norway, I think, so not worried. Yeah, precisely. Yeah, then it's kind of what I remember it like. The whole mycoplasma thing. Nice bridge coming up here. Even more tolls, yeah. We are in Norway after all, so... Sorry, we are going 90. We are not supposed to go 90. But then we can kind of just roll across here. That was kind of convenient. Maybe brake a little bit. Although, yeah, I should try to remember to adjust my stability settings, because they are super stable at the moment, and it's not... it's okay, of course, but it's almost too easy. You can drive it like a sports car, essentially. So I will have a look at my old profile, because I started a new one with vanilla settings, so to say. Trying out Nordic Horizons, and then I kind of want to check on the old one what kind of stability, or more like instability settings I had, and copy them over to this one. It's a little bit more engaging and dangerous to drive with those, so also leads to slightly more interesting stuff happening as well. Although I have had my fair share already with interesting stuff, but that's mostly caused by erratic traffic and such. Not only, certainly I make my own mistakes as well. But yeah, the drivers are not always to be trusted. The other drivers, I should say. Narvik. I haven't been here in 35 years or something like that. It's a long time, considering it's not super far from... Well, yeah, well, everything is relative, I guess, but... It's kind of next doors, but... Seldom heading this direction, normally. I have considered driving up to Nordkap at some point, in real life, so to say, but yeah, my car has been a little bit finicky last half year, but yeah, now it's okay. But now I don't want to go there. It will be during my vacation time, so, but not now. Yeah, you stay still, thank you. I'm sorry, still only 50. Anyway, 70. Oh yeah, that's true, there is a drop-off here on the other side of the tunnel. Oh yeah, and here it is a harbor, but that makes perfect sense when we are in Narvik. I seem to remember that we had a harbor in Kiruna, and that was like... That doesn't make sense, but I might have mixed it up with Narvik, which is not only more logical, it's almost to be expected. North Rail, here we are. Let's see, let's take that corner a little bit wide. There we go. Sorry, wrong pedal. Oh yeah, to the right here. How long time do we have? 55 minutes. We can try to park this in the more problematic way. We'll see how problematic it is. That should be... I'm saying that should be okay, but yeah, sure. Sure. Oh, is it here, actually? Okay, well, wait a minute. it might have been easier than I expected, but we are kind of coming at it, let's call it the wrong way. Hold on. Almost able to kind of nudge it in here immediately. I just need to think a little bit. Wrong. Oh, sorry. God damn it. There we go. But yeah, we're still a little bit off. No, sorry. I mean, it was almost there. I just messed up. No. There we go. Keep turning the wrong way. There we go. Cargo ready. Nice. That worked. That worked. Was this supposed to be heavy? Oh yeah, that's true. They are in Swedish. I apologize. For all non-Swedish speakers. But yeah, that's just for me, essentially. 307, yeah, that was not a whole heap of experience points, but what do we need? We essentially need 1,100 more to get up to level 10, and I still want to get to a level 11. Half an hour left for today, so we can at least do one quick job, maybe two if I stretch it a little bit. Oh yeah. And I usually keep role-playing in the sense that now we are in Norway, so I will take jobs from Norway. Norway to Karesuando. That sounds interesting enough, I would say, but let's see if we have something going even further up north here. Oh, hey, hello. Massive tech part. Underground loader. Well, sure, interesting. Mo i Rana, Tornio... Karesuando, Mo i Rana. No, we're taking Norway. Oh, there were two forwarders actually. Funny. This is a Scania. An overpowered Scania. Sure, let's take that one. We haven't been to Karesuando, so yeah, I will take that opportunity for sure. Even though it means heading back the same direction we came to begin with, but yeah, then we're going to Karesuando, so that's a good opportunity. And let's see, we have, oh yeah, it was a forwarder, yes, precisely. Forest equipment, perfect for me. Perfect for me. It was just in time job. as well. But I didn't feel too stressed about it yet. But sure, we're going to Karesuando. I haven't been to Karesuando. Not sure what the road is like. So, yeah. But we also had a really powerful Scania, so nice. Let's go. I even had beacons on it. Not that I need it for this. Well, it's a slightly wider load than regularly. Up, up, up. Come on. There we go. Well, need to keep an eye on my speed limit here, because it was just 20 tons and we had a really powerful truck, so I might I might be in the risk of speeding. We are already speeding, for example, but sure. Try to look out for other traffic. It's a little bit cumbersome sometimes, but it kind of works. Oops. God damn it. Come on. Trying to raise the rear axle, but maybe I can't. No, doesn't sound like it. There we go. Damn it. We were supposed to go left here, weren't we? Yes. Hi-ho, let's go. Let's hope we don't run into too much of those kinds of obstacles in the near future. But yeah, there will be some on the way, for sure. Just outride the cops, yeah, precisely. Unfortunately, the truck is limited to a 90. Which you can turn off, but I haven't. Yeah, after all, we don't have time for too much of those kinds of problems. Oops. That I just had. It was just-in-time delivery this as well, so... I think. Can we see that here? Nope. If we can at least get to almost level 10, Then I feel that we can get to level 11 tomorrow and actually buy a truck. And I want to wait until level 11 because I already spotted a truck that I think would be decent. A brand new truck, by the way, so not even a used one. Oh, roundabout again. So yeah, take them a little bit wide so we don't beach it on the actual rondel. Now we have 80. Let's go. And then we have the bridge. Yes, I'm going a bit too fast, but we can try a little bit. It's slightly uphill on the bridge here. Although, yeah, not super heavy cargo, and still quite a heavy duty truck. Yeah, because what I also need to remember money-wise is that as soon as I start driving my own truck, it's a different ball game in that sense. That I actually need to pay for fuel and toll and a bunch of other stuff. My own damages, for that matter, which is perhaps the most damaging part, so to say. But you also get more pay, if I remember it correctly. Let's see, let's not get a speeding ticket unnecessarily so. We still have plenty of time, I hope. We're still going fast enough to actually get the speeding ticket. So. Now we have 80 again. It says and drives 90. Let's put it at let's put the cruise control on. I thought I put it at 85. Can't see where the... Oh yeah, I guess I did. Can't see where the cruise control info is on that display, and I don't want to look too closely at it right now, perhaps. This is a bit of a climb. Which is also why I want to have not the weakest truck in the game for driving up here. So I'm aiming at the 500 horsepower Volvo to begin with. That should be enough. Not necessarily always convenient and the best, so to say, but good enough, I think. Oh, you thought that was a good idea, did you? Bastard. Bastard. Now we're at the border, so you have a... yeah, 30 will be coming up here. This one, shift down. Oh, But you are so glad that you managed to do that overtake just before the 50 sign, almost causing a collision with another truck. They almost behave like real people. Is that the scenic place? I will remember to stop there on the... going the other way, essentially, at some point. I don't think I have yet. 64 to Kiruna, but then we have like 100 kilometers up to Karesuando. Oh, even more, 150-ish. Which kind of makes sense. Let's see, what time do we have? 20:38. Trying to think if we can do another trip, but nah, I don't think so. We'll do this one and then we'll have a look at some and the finances and a little bit if any other trucks, I should say, have showed up in the used truck department. Because if something interesting shows up there, yeah, I'm totally down for a used truck if they are configured in a way that I would like, because if I anyhow need to spend hundreds of thousands on changing engine and chassis setup, then no, we won't be doing that, and I might as well buy a new one that is mostly how I want it. There is I'm let's see, it's not accurate in that sense. It's because that would take way too long. It's more compact, the game, so to say. So what is it, like 1 to 6 or something like that? So if it's let's say driving, now I need to think. 200, I would say 250 kilometers take like 20 minutes or something like that. So it's something like that. I don't remember actually. I used to have a rather good grasp of it, but let's say now what do we have? 170 kilometers left. That will take 15 minutes, I would say. So more like that. Oh, I'm going way too fast. Which is okay, seem to be fine. So yeah, this is the new Kiruna, so to say, so we'll go around it mostly, I guess. Then it's just a matter of where we are turning off towards Karesuando. Not yet. Not yet, not yet. Let's see. Ah, that makes sense. But we should be heading east. Yeah, it seems like we'll be heading east soon enough. Down here, precisely. And then eventually turn north, I guess. But we'll see about that. Actually, I haven't driven up to Karesuando either. Not in the game and also not in real life. But yeah, I still have some things to explore even in real life, so to say. Oh, this was a narrow roundabout. Can be a little bit annoying, perhaps. Considering we have slightly wider load, but also slightly low load. Wait a minute, are we now on... Yeah, now we are like on E10 again, aren't we? I think I recognize this road. Yeah, precisely. E10, correct. Ah, come on. Oh, it was 70 again. When did the freaking 70 sign show up? I keep missing that one. Ah. Keep missing that 70 sign. Ah, I've done it twice now. So, okay. It's not the end of the world, considering I've driven this road 10 times perhaps by now. So here we are supposed to turn. Makes sense. Oh yeah, and this road I have driven, but then we are supposed to turn off eventually again, I guess. It's not a guess, it's simple fact, but I'm not sure where. Because otherwise we'll just get to Pajala, so... And the Finnish border. And, well... In a way we are going to the Finnish border, but another part of the Finnish border. Karisando 128, so yeah, that checks out. Yeah, unfortunately we took a speeding fine there, that was unnecessary. Done that before, as I said, in that exact spot, so I should learn. Probably will, but slowly. Here we are taking left. Yeah, that is a road I don't think I have driven yet. The one to the right, obviously, because that one is yellow. But this one, I don't think so. Sorry. Tormenting the truck a little bit there. Where's my... There it is. Trying to find my gear indicator. Karisando 100-ish. Tornio River. Indeed. How many gears did we have? No, only 12. Also. Still only 70. How long do we have? 4 hours. Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. That shouldn't be a problem. Unless they are really low stuff coming up here. Still just 70 though, so... Put it on cruise control. Which I haven't used in a while, actually. Precisely as convenient in-game as it is in real life. this my pedal setup is not ideal. It's kind of nice to have a little bit of cruise control sometimes. It also has adaptive cruise control nowadays. Even more convenient. Kind of prefer to drive or to use the mods for company names and logos and these kinds of things, but well, now we're doing the vanilla version, and it's okay. It's not a problem, but it's a little bit nicer with the real companies, if we call them that. But since I were about to do the vanilla game otherwise, I thought, well, we might as well take the opportunity to earn some achievements. It's kind of an extra thing, so to say. It certainly can give you, yeah, tasks, so to say, in the sense that, oh, I should do 6 extreme heavy hauls or something like that. So. Still only 70? Yeah, it's only 70 here. Well. We should be almost there, I think. 25 kilometers, yeah, precisely. There we have the target on screen. Well, on the... It's blinking over there on the navigator, I should say. What was it? It was forwarder, yeah. Skotare in Swedish, if I might be mistaken, but close enough. Certainly looks like a scooter to me, but I'm not an expert in forest equipment. Not here. Ah, here. Renar Logistik, yes. Renar Logistics. Here we go. We actually got an achievement, speaking about that, didn't we? Polar Explorer. Fate safe. Yeah, sure. We didn't even have the difficult option. Because I'm not advanced enough, I guess, yet. So this was really simple. I don't mind. That was just 500 XP precisely. But yeah, 500 more and we are... Okay, no, 600 more. We will be at level 10. But yeah, that will have to be tomorrow. And hopefully we can get to level 11 as well. Because I have my site, we can spend a little bit of time on checking. We can check used trucks, but I don't think we had anything super exciting here. No. Oh, here we have our first buggy truck in the used category. An old-ish Volvo. 1.1. What engine do we have? 460. A bit weak. Still only, I mean, decent. That was the first decent option actually. 460, yeah, a little bit on the weak side. But yeah, I certainly wanted buggy, but it was only, so to say, two-wheel drive, but that's okay for now. But yeah, that was actually the first. I was gonna say proper truck, but yeah, according to my preferences. So yeah, we'll keep an eye out on that then, I guess. But otherwise, what I actually had my sights set on is, we can spend some time looking at that actually, is a... Oh, let's see, can I... Oh yeah, we can visit it. Yes. Go over there. It is a... that one. This is level 13, so yeah, not that one. But this one, 540, steerable tag lift, so still just two-wheel drive, but a steerable rear axle. FH5, which is... Yeah, FH6 is the new version. FH5 is good enough, if we put it that way. So yeah, I still probably want to do, or probably, yeah, want to do some changes to it. But it's powerful enough. Maybe a slightly bigger fuel tank. We'll see what that costs. I haven't... I can't customize it because I'm too low level, so I still need to level up, essentially. But yeah, that's the one I have my sight set on. And 1.6 million, I was thinking about taking a loan for 500,000. That's not a problem. And that will probably be a good idea. But we might be, before I'm level 11, we might be up to 1.8 in cold hard cash. So we should have a little bit of money to get around with, I guess. Yeah, all the other ones are, this is level 14, that's level 15, so on and so on. So yeah, usually more powerful engines. Here we have level 25, for example. So yeah, 750 horsepower. So no, that one is way off still. Same with this one, yes, indeed. But yeah, this is what we'll be aiming for eventually. But yeah, not the 4x2 though. Maybe even one of these actually. Way off somewhere in the long run. But for the near future, this one actually. So that's what I'm waiting for. Level 11. Waiting and waiting. That's why I'm trying to reach level 11 so I can buy this truck. Preferably some other color scheme and such, but we'll see about that. It's not the most important thing. Yes, it is, but not the most important thing, but it's important enough for sure. And we'll try to figure out what kind of have a color scheme already on the logo, so we'll see what we can do with that. But yeah, we are in Karesuando. Let me already plan a little bit for tomorrow. Because I will keep pretending that we actually are in Karesuando, although I don't need to do that with the whole quick job thingy. Backhoe loader for Kuusamo. Trying to remember where Kuusamo is. Oh, it's over there. Okay. Maybe back to Narvik. A bit boring. gravel. That was not the most exciting thing all the way down there. Probably not. Kokkola is not... yeah, it's not the Kokkola that I think of, because that's with U as well, so... Kokkola down there. Nah. Stone Dust to Luleå. Nah. I guess we'll... This one pays more per kilometer. Maybe we'll go back to Narvik then. But that will be a decision for tomorrow. But yeah, we might go back to Narvik with a Renault. Oh, slightly underpowered Renault. Only 16 ton though, so it's not the worst. It's not the worst, but we might be in a hurry due to the underpowered truck and the hilliness of that drive. For sure. But that could be interesting in itself. But that's for tomorrow. I will now remember to check my old settings and transfer them to this character for the stability settings. More than anything else, that's the important part. And I will do that as soon as I quit the stream, which I will do now. But yeah, thank you for hanging out with me today. I will be back tomorrow, same time, same place, same game. Should get to level 11 tomorrow, which means I can try to configure my truck and actually buy one. And that will probably be towards the end of the stream, because we are still just level... What are we, by the way? We're still just level 9, aren't we? Yeah. We are still level 9. Our next delivery might get us to level 10, but might not. It might be just about, so to say. But yeah. 3 more deliveries. The one we are planning right now, and 2 more hopefully will get me. Maybe 3 more, yeah. We'll see. We should be able to get to level 11 tomorrow. But yeah, that's it for today then. And now I will still try to remember to transfer my settings. But logging off for now. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll get to level 11 and buy ourselves a brand spanking new Volvo. Not the one pictured on, but another one. So, signing off. Bye bye.